What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Young Soldier 93 here, and today I just wanted to make a video talking about negativity and past experiences. You're going to see my eyes like dart from the camera up to the screen only because I have a script written out and it's going to keep me on track. So anyways, like how this idea came to mind, I went running last night and I decided to make this video in hopes of helping others out and that may be going through similar experiences, or for somebody that is just, in a good position right now, just to hear from a different perspective. So I'm going to hit on negativity real fast, and then I will do past experiences. And with that being said, let's get on with it. So negativity is a part of life. It's something that everyone experiences, it's something that everyone goes through, and it can potentially impact somebody in a negative way, or it could make someone more determined to do something. For example, like, let's just say there's two kids, they're in a math class, and one kid is like genuinely good at math. He's getting all A's on his tests and whatever. And there's another kid that isn't doing too well with math. And so that kid that is good at math, he may end up start bullying that kid and saying like, well, you can't even do this. Like, why are you even in this class? Like, you shouldn't even be here. Like, you need to take a remedial course or something. Like, you shouldn't even be in this course. And so, with the bright kid continuously saying that to the kid that doesn't do too well in math, that kid, he may spark something in that kid that doesn't do too well in math, and that kid that doesn't do too well in math may go back home and start putting in the time, start putting in the effort, studying weeks on top of weeks on top of weeks, months on top of months, to the point where now, when the test comes, that bright kid probably slipped up and he gets like a B or a C. And that kid that he was bullying on ends up getting an A+ on that test. And so you can kind of look at, negativity as as something that can determine you to go out there and to be better at what you're doing. Or if somebody's like on the obese side and like this kid is constantly getting picked on about being fat, it could either hurt that kid or it could either make that kid become determined to lose that weight. Like, I'm tired of being called fat, so I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to work out 5 days a week, 6 days a week. I'm going to do a lot of cardio. I'm going to do a lot of weightlifting exercises. I'm going to do, I'm going to control my diet. I'm going to cut out all the sugars and all like the candies, the chips, the ice cream, fast food. I'm going to cut all that out, and, eventually he'll meet his goal. But basically what I'm trying to say, it's up to the person to take that negativity and to either let it consume them or let it be a motivator for you to do something better. I like to throw out a African proverb that goes like this: when there is no enemy within, the enemies outside cannot hurt you. And basically how I interpret that saying is that an individual must make peace within themselves to block out all of the negativity that is being thrown at them. If you take the time to learn yourself, to meditate, and to reflect on the type of person you are and to see the type of person you want to be in the future, the more better off you'll be when faced in negative situations. You're only going to be hurting yourself and making the situation worse if you react with the fighting fire with fire mentality, or negativity with negativity. And I feel like the best way to prevent that from happening is to control your emotions, to show that you're more of a mature person. And you can respond to them just like, you know what, man, this is not worth my time fighting. This is not worth my time arguing. I'm not going to let you ruin my day, and I'm not going to let you bring me down for my peace. And so, you know what? I forgive you, and I hope you have a good day. And, like, guess what? You're still maintaining that inner peace by not feeding into that negativity. You know, you're still at peace with yourself. This person over here is going to be like, you know what, still being mad, still being angry, still getting upset, you know, still feeling heated. And, you know, while you're being cool, this person over here is having an internal struggle, and, you know, you're just going on about your day, enjoying your day. This took me a long time to understand this concept, and, you know, it wasn't until a few weeks ago that I started to meditate and reflect on how I could have handled myself in situations of the past. And I honestly feel like, you know, I have grown a lot in this short time span than I have in previous years. As far as like my maturity, knowing what I want out of life, knowing who I am, knowing what I want to become in the future. You may ask, how does this relate to negativity? Simple. You know, if I didn't experience those negative situations, I wouldn't be here making this video right now, trying to enlighten those that are going through negative times. And, you know, you just gotta let things go, because at the end of the day, you're doing nothing but hurting yourself and draining your mental energy by internalizing everything that picks at you. You may think that this might be hard to do, but trust me, if I can do it, you can do it. I was the epitome of holding on to things that angered me. Like, trust me on that. Seriously. I could go like an entire day thinking about something that is so non-worthwhile to think about. You know, something that isn't even worth putting a second thought into. And I would hold on to it, I would internalize it, and it would just ruin my entire day. Like, one like little thing would just ruin my day. And it wasn't until recently where, you know, I came to the conclusion, like, you know, just let it go. It's not worth it anymore. And so, as I said before, you know, if I can do it, you can do it. So with everything that I could think of related to the negative aspect, let's move on to past experiences. So, you know, I want to start off by saying that, you know, what happened in the past is in the past. You can't change it. And it will not determine what or who you will become in the future unless you do not learn from it. You know, life is about experiences and learning from those experiences. And if you do not learn from them, well, you will not grow, because you're going to be doing the same things over and over and over again and reaping the same prize. So, you know, take whatever happened from your past, sit down by yourself, clear your thoughts, try to minimize all distractions, and reflect on how you behaved, reflect on what went wrong, reflect on the things that you could have done better, you know, reflect on the things that you must improve on. That way, when you're in a situation again, you will be better equipped to handle it, or you could potentially just wipe out that situation ever happening again, because guess what? You made such an improvement that, you know, the situation is just erased. And so, you know, just take some time out for yourself. You know, meditate, reflect on everything, reflect on, you know, the things that you could have done better. And, you know, don't let the past mentally drain you either. You know, it happened, get over it, learn from it, and move on. You know, if you can take those negative and positive aspects of your experiences from the past and use them as a guide to improve yourself, you know, I'd say that's a win. Because, you know, now you're going to be that much better of a person than when you were during that time. If you're not making improvements and learning from your past, you're just becoming stagnant, and everything will keep happening in a repeated cycle until you make that effort to change. And this is also something I learned within these past weeks. You know, all of this self-reflection and meditation may sound like some hippie stuff, but when you take the time to get to know yourself, you're able to be a better you, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with you wanting to be a better you. So take the time out for yourself. You know, everybody's busy, either on their phones, playing their video games, partying with friends, hanging out with friends. Everybody's so busy doing everything else other than, you know, taking some time for themselves to reflect on, you know, who are they becoming, what are they becoming, and you know, just take some time out for yourself. Reflect on the past, reflect on, you know, everything that could have been done differently, and, you know, improve it within yourself. Improve those things that you messed up on, and improve it within yourself. Take some time out, and just take some time out during the week, 10 to 30 minutes, and just sit there, you know, with minimal distractions, and just think about where your life is taking you. Are you in control of your life? Are you, you know, just going with the flow? Are you where you want to be at in life? Things that you could improve on within yourself as an individual, and, you know, just sit back and reflect on it. 10 to 30 minutes, tops. I mean, you don't got to be out here sitting there for like 2 hours or something. And I feel like if you think effectively, 10 to 30 minutes should do you just well. But I don't want to keep you guys any longer. I just wanted to, you know, speak my mind, hopefully enlighten somebody. If I can get like just one person to, you know, use this concept, to use, you know, this positive thinking, if I can guide somebody to do that, you know, this video was worth it. I feel like it was worth it. I feel like somebody's going to get some sort of message out of it. Offer my perspectives and, you know, the things that, you know, I've done differently and started to apply it, and, you know, I'm actually feeling like a lot, emotionally, mentally, like a lot more healthier than I was before. And like a lot more aware of what's going on. And so, you know, I'm hoping that at least one person, the only thing I could ever hope for with this video being uploaded is that one person will take this message and use it to, you know, their lives. But, you know, I wish you all as individuals, you know, a good day and a successful life, and I will catch you guys in the next one.